What situation nearly broke our friendship?
How did he break up with me? Oh!
Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm here with Tessa, my longest, bestest friend. Tessa and I have been friends for 16 years. We met when we were 5.
Happens a lot.
So basically, today we are going to answer some best friend type questions that Tessa should know if she was paying attention for the past 16 years. We'll see who's the better friend.
We'll see
at
who
the
cares
end.
more.
We'll see if we even are friends at the end. Let's get into the questions. What is my family nickname?
Like I don't know this off the top of my head. But the full one? Or just the in short?
In short, don't
Oh.
give them the full.
No, I already put it in.
3, 2, 1.
Bing da ding.
Bing da ding, or Bing, more commonly known as Bing. My mum started this when I was a baby. Grace calls me Bing.
At work, she'll be like, Bing.
Yeah, Grace, like, will be
Completely undermines your authority.
I know. Grace will be like, Grace, can you please not call me Bing in the workplace? I'm trying to be professional. She's like, oh, sorry, Bing.
How old was I when I had my first boyfriend?
Age.
Wait, I didn't think about it.
I've got my answer.
I can't. I should have thought about this before I asked it.
Tessa doesn't even know the answer. 3, 2, 1.
It might have been 13.
Year 7, you were 13, turning 14.
Was I?
I got that right. Tessa gets one wrong. I know her better than she knows herself.
How did he break up with me?
3, 2, 1. Via text, via Facebook message.
Same different
Same
smell.
What was my first favorite color? Ready? I didn't. We both went brown and drew poos. Friendship test complete. Wow. Brown was my first favorite
She
color.
loved brown and like light blue together. I feel like
Yeah.
your bedroom walls and the helmet for your motorbike was brown and light blue.
I just love it. I think it had something to do with chocolate.
What age did I first get drunk?
Ooh. 3, 2, 1. 14. Can you believe it?
It was in Jamaica, so it doesn't count.
It was in Jamaica where the drinking age is 14. I don't know if that's true. It was an accident. She had too much vanilla essence, basically.
Too much kombucha.
Too much kombucha. Naughty girl. What is my most hated food? How do I spell it?
Because you say it wrong sometimes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was just like, when did this turn? I was a bit confused about the last
Sometimes
letter.
you say capsicum.
Capsicum.
But
Capsicum. The devil's vegetable, if you ask me. Capsicum, or if you're American, bell pepper.
She told our boarding school that she was allergic to it just so she wouldn't have to eat it, and then everyone was very careful to be around her with capsicum because they were like, oh no, she's allergic.
Technically, I didn't actually tell him I was allergic. It was just misinterpreted as an allergy, and I ran with it. I was like, yes, deathly allergic to capsicum.
Keep it away from me because it has a potent smell too.
Oh, it smells like petrol. Like, I imagine capsicum to me is what coriander is to coriander haters.
You know, people would be like, you can be anything when you grow up. What did we decide that we wanted to be, respectively?
3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, well, yes, I wanted to be a tiger when, I thought you meant like when we were not stupid.
No, that's why I said when you found out that you could be anything.
Oh yeah, when someone, like, yeah, I wanted to be a tiger.
And I wanted to be a teddy bear. Did I tell you
But then
that?
I wanted to be a dentist.
I know this, but this isn't what the question
And then you
was.
wanted to be a music producer.
I know.
What situation nearly broke our friendship? 3, 2, 1. A pile of dirt, the dust pile. Yeah. So this fight nearly broke us. I know we're still not over.
How old were we?
We would have been about 7 years old, and we were in this cubby house. You know when you're young and cleaning's
You know
kind of
what's
fun?
funny is that we were literally fighting over who got to
Clean up the pile of dirt. I had a broom. Tessa had a dustpan. I was just like, I'm cleaning up the pile. I've got the broom. She's just like, well, I've got the dustpan. I'm like, well, I've got the broom.
But my argument was like, you got to sweep, so I get
Yeah,
to
you got to sweep it into a pile, so I get to dustpan it up.
We fought the entire lunchtime over who got to deal with this pile of dust, and I'm pretty sure we went to a teacher about it.
Yeah, who gets to do it? Like, you just like,
Yeah.
I can't even remember what the outcome was.
I think that was our biggest fight. Like, I don't really remember ever being angry at you other than that. Actually, there was a time that I was genuinely pissed at you. And
Oh.
it's because
Let's bring it up.
it's let's. Once we were at my house playing a game that maybe we'll discuss later. My dad brings us up snacks. Something.
Oh.
He brings one thing for you because he thinks you won't like the thing that he brought me. What did you steal off my plate and lick so that I couldn't eat it? I was fuming.
Prawn dumpling. Her dad brought, assuming me, my child, brought me a toasted sandwich, brought Tessa this juicy prawn dumpling, and he comes up and I eat my toasty, and Tessa for some reason had left it on her plate that long. So I was just like, are you gonna eat that? And she's just like, yeah. So we picked it up and like went,
I'm pretty sure.
are you gonna now?
I think it was like I was like trying to grab it back from you and you were like
Yeah, it was like,
she
and then
can't
me just like going for the sneak
it.
and yeah, I ate.
I was ready to kick you out of my house after
That's
that.
fair enough.
What did we do on our very first play date?
I don't know how to spell this, to be honest.
3, 2, 1.
Did I spell it right?
I don't know.
I absolutely did not spell it right.
Yes, we did our first play date together, which would have been probably when we were like 5 or 6 at my house, and we did paper mache.
Which was so cool. Like, I don't even...
No, paper mache is very fun.
I'm pretty sure your dad like set it up for us.
Yeah.
I was like, I've never done this before.
It's like blow up a balloon, get some newspaper, dip it in glue, put it on. You keep doing that until like you've got a hardened layer, and then you can pop the balloon and you
Yeah.
can paint the balloon. Let us know if you want to do some paper mache.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
That'd be a
Recreating
fun
our
video.
first play date.
Yes.
Very cool.
What was the full name of my first kiss?
Huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna censor that.
Don't. He's
Correct.
great.
She got it right.
He's actually
She
such
got
a
it right.
lovely boy.
He is.
When we were about 6, you came to my sister's birthday party. You had a competition there with one of the girls. What was the competition and who won?
Aren't you hanging on to memories? 3, 2, 1. Eating the most pizza, and then I won.
It was
Yeah.
like this tiny child. There was a girl called Madison at my sister's party, and she was like, "Oh, you want to like see who can eat the most pizza?"
Bearing in mind, I would have been 6, and this girl would have been 10.
Yeah, like a fair bit older. You just sat down and ate like an entire pizza to yourself. And my
Yeah.
parents were like, "Who's your friend, Tessa?"
Who's this one? What's she up to? Okay, in year 9, what did I get in trouble for, which was pretty embarrassing? Three, 2, 1. Emailing a paint-drawn detailed. I didn't send it to Grace.
Oh, who'd you send it to?
I sent it to like 5 girls at school.
Oh, I thought you sent it home.
No. That was a completely different thing. This is quite a long story, and maybe another video for another time. But basically,
I would love to do a video on
how,
school.
yeah. Basically, at our school in year 9, we had a separate campus which was in the bush. So it was like 110 of us girls living in the bush, no internet, no phones. We lived in shared houses in the bush and would go running and hiking. There's no contact with the outside world. Basically,
You write letters.
You write, if you want to talk to your family, you have to write letters home. Anyway, one of the girls figured out that we can, if we go on a certain computer, send emails to other girls around the school. So basically, I went on email and I went on Paint and I drew a little, I got called to the principal's office and she was just like, do you have anything to confess? And I was just like, I cheated on the MasterChef competition. I'm sorry. We had this cooking competition and I emailed my dad at home to send recipes.
Who
up.
has been on MasterChef.
Who has been on MasterChef. So basically I cheated the MasterChef and she was like, no, Ilsa, not...
No one cares about that.
Not that. Maybe that you'd been sending explicit images to girls on campus, and I was like, no, you. Oh, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, I drew
It was
that and I sent it to a couple girls. Anyway, I got in a lot of trouble. I had to get up at like 6 a.m. and rake leaves.
You
for
get a
week.
6 a.m. for that.
Yeah, I got 4 in a row. And I was just like, I didn't
Just
send
a
it
bit
to
of fun, Miss.
drawing that was, you know, a drawing. It wasn't like I was sending an actual thing.
Maybe that's a compliment to how good your
True.
art was.
I sent it to 5 girls that I knew would find it funny. And anyway.
I know what I think that my favourite memory is with you. I don't think you remember it. Yeah, go.
Okay, so our favourite memory.
Our favourite memory together. It's just
I've got a
great one. It just makes me laugh.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh! They're both so good. You go first.
Okay. Ilsa used to have this tree house that was like not really a tree house. It was actually so dangerous now that I think about it.
Yeah.
It was like, there was literally a tree at the very back of her garden and there was just like planks of wood like nailed into it. And you could kind of climb up it and like sit on this little like, there was like a little surface that you could like sit on. And one day she was like, I've made a picnic. So we went out and she brought a candle and there was like a dinner set up like in this tree house. And she was at a candle, there was a candle in the middle and I was like, oh, shame we don't have a lighter. And then she's just like, it
My
was
most
just
suave
so
moment
funny. It was
ever
so
of my
smooth.
life.
And then we ate dinner at your treehouse and it was just like the funniest thing that you like thought that ahead to bring out a lighter. It was really funny, but
Do you know what my one is?
yes, of course.
So basically, when we were 9 years old at school, we were doing art class. We were making this mosaic kind of thing.
The school was so set on having this like thing in the ground that had all these like personalized tiles.
And each student made their own tile, and then for whatever reason the teacher was like, Ilsa and Tessa, you guys have the job of putting all the tiles together, and then we're gonna put it in like, it's gonna be this beautiful school walk and it's gonna be great. Whatever you do, make sure there are no air pockets.
In fact, she was like, there can't be any air in them
Can't
because
be
then
any-
they'll explode.
Because then we put them in the kiln, they will explode. And we were like, got it, no air pockets. Us literally like
can trust
kneading each tile and then folding it over, being like knead, fold, and we were just like putting air pockets in all of them. And then I remember at the end they were like, hi girls, like, here's the walk. Unfortunately it's not very big because a few did explode in the kiln.
It was funny though in the moment.
In the moment it was a bonding experience and I felt like it brought us closer.
I agree.
Well, I think that's a great place to end it.
Agreed.
Agreed. Thank you very much for being
This
here
was
today,
fun.
Tessa.
Thank you so much, Ilsa, for having me.
We're keen to do a lot of content together, but if you guys have any suggestions, let us know. Go sub to Tessa,
Sub to Ilsa.
sub to me if you want, and like it. I don't know. Bye-bye.
Bye.